You guys have a new head coach who brings with him a new character, a new atmosphere to the locker room.
Them niggas stay in y'all young hoes.
This year, I gotta say, with week 1 coming up, what gives you confidence that he is the man that can turn this team around?
So obviously we see there the guy is Peter Schrager is talking about
You sure it's Juju?
Bruce Arians.
I don't know.
I go ahead, click on the second one, and it gives me per win +2 percentage to something, I don't know. But now we're gonna get into the first game of the season against the St. Louis Rams, who we know got maybe the most explosive player in the draft this year, offensively, which is Tavon Austin, and we're gonna see how he does in his first game of the season. Now, this is the Kid Tibbs. This is the Cardinals franchise. If you want to see more of this, you're gonna have to go like that button. You're gonna go subscribe. Leave a comment telling me why you leave a comment saying you like this video because you want to see more. You subscribe and you want to see more of this. Because if not, I'm just gonna stop doing it. And I don't know. I know some people. I've gotten a few comments that said they're happy that I'm doing this. Like I think I had 2 people. One said I've been looking for a Cardinals franchise a long time, and then another one said something around the same thing. But if y'all see this video and y'all like it, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to me, and go ahead and share this video if you know people that like to watch videos anyway. I mean, watch videos too. But anyway, we're going to get into the gameplay here as Sam Bradford drops back for his pass. And he's going to bomb it deep. Tyrann Mathieu sets up for the pick, but oh my God. I think that was Chris Givens. Just absolutely dicked Tyrann Mathieu for maybe the play of the week. I think I'm going to submit this play to Commish Azure top 10 plays, because that was absolutely insane. That's not good. I don't know if you really put that on a poster as Antoine Cason gets the pick. I really like how Antoine Cason plays in this game. He has good coverage. But here we're gonna see Palmer come on for the first drive of this season. He's gonna get hit King, the tight end, down the middle for a good 38 yards. One reception, 38 yards. That's a good way to start off the season, as Mendenhall runs to the right and he gets a good 9 yards. And Mendenhall doesn't really break too many tackles. But we take a look at the line here, as we got the rookie Cooper. And then we're going to take a look at our offense. As everybody knows, Larry Fitzgerald is the main key to this offense for the Cardinals. So here we take a look at the Rams defense, as we see Jolon Dunbar, the rookie Alec Ogletree, and Lauren Nice. They got a nice linebacker core, and they had a nice defense too with Robert Quinn, Michael Brockers, and I want to say it's Jake Long, not Chris Long. I think Chris Long is on the offensive side. I'm not sure, but one of the long defensive ends and offensive ends. But there you see, probably should have been a pick right there. But then we're going to get the ball out to Jabbar Gaffney, the big free agent pickup so far. He's been having a good preseason, and as we'll see later on in this game, he has a great game. What was that? What did I want to say? I'm trying to. I want to find a good slider set. I'm not sure. Like, the sliders on this game are really bad, just because what happens is, as who's that? Janoris Jenkins picks off the ball. Big rookie last year for the Rams. But the slider set, if you put it on All Pro, it basically makes your, I mean, if you have it on Pro, it makes your people unbelievable. But as you put it up, instead of just making the computer better, it just makes your team even more shittier. Like, it just makes, like, if you go look at the sliders, put them on All Madden, everything will go to like 40 or something. Not even, it'll go to like 30 something, like 35, I think. As we get past the end of the first quarter, score is still 0-0, so a tight game so far. Now, All Madden, it'll put you on 35 for every stat, every attribute, and then it'll put the computer on like 50, I think, and then like coverage will be on like 75. So yeah, they really need to do something about slider sets in this game. I guess they figure we don't give a fuck really about y'all because y'all can go do it on y'all's own. But I don't know. It seems like Madden doesn't really care that much about the consumer. Just wants to put out more games and more games just to get money. Like, they could make this one of the great. They could have made this probably the greatest game ever. But I don't know. They don't care about the consumer. But enough with all that talk. We're gonna get back into this gameplay. I'm sorry that I'm not in the gameplay too much, as Sam Bradford hits Brian Quick for a 15-yard reception. Then he drops back on 1st and 10 and throws it deep to Jared Cook, a nice tight end for them this year. Last year, he's gonna be good this year. He got a nice little 29-yard reception there, and a big pickup I see for the Rams this year. I don't know why the 49ers dropped him, but a big pickup for the Rams was Kendall Hunter. He's a nice running back. Chris Givens here, after making that great catch in the first on Tyrann Mathieu, drops a wide open pass there. So there you go with the sliders again. Now looking back again on 3rd and 5, he goes deep, but Jeremiah Bell, I think that's Jeremiah. Jeremiah Bell is back there, and he comes over from his safety position to pick the ball off. Now we're going to hit a stretch play to Rashad Mendenhall. He cuts inside as James Laurinaitis cannot make the tackle, and he gets a nice rush for about 6 yards. Now on 2nd and 4, we looked at the throw it to, I think that was Andre Roberts that we tried throwing it to. He didn't catch the ball, but here we're going to see Jabbar Gaffney wide open to the right. He's going to make a little move stop. Oh, and he's gone. Ain't nobody catching Jabbar Gaffney when he gets in the open field. So the first score in the game comes from the free agent pickup in preseason. Jabbar Gaffney, the nice slot wide receiver. He makes a big run after the catch, a great run after the catch, for some nice yards. And you'll see here 3 receptions for 91 yards and 1 TD, averaging 30 yards per catch. That's great, as Kendall Hunter breaks 2 tackles in the backfield, but still gets taken down with only 1 yard, for only 1 yard. Now here, Javier Arenas has a chance to pick the ball off on 2nd down, but it bounces off his hands. And here, the Pro Bowler Darrell Washington makes a great tackle on Kendall Hunter to stop the 3rd down conversion. Now Carson Palmer drops back, hits Larry Fitzgerald, who is trying to get more involved into this game, as they call a timeout. They're trying to score before halftime, and he hits King, the tight end, for a nice 20-yard gain, maybe 15-yard gain. As we take a look at the stats, 149 yards and a touchdown and an interception for Carson Palmer, as he goes deep to Larry Fitzgerald, and it looks like it's picked off, but they're going to go to a booth review. We'll see what the fucking ref comes up with here. Looks like a pick to me. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he got more feet in. I don't know. It looks like that foot got out, but they're going to eventually rule this as a non-catch, a non-interception, and that'll give us another chance as we throw it deep. That one's probably should have been picked off again. Keep throwing in the coverage. That's not good. Larry Fitzgerald hit him with a nice curl route, and he calls a timeout instantly before the time can run out. So here, we're going to hit him again on a comeback route. This one for a good 15 yards. So that leaves them at the 3-yard line. And with 1 second left, there's nothing they can do but kick the ball. So that's going to put them up. That's going to put the Arizona Cardinals up 10-0 at halftime. So we take a look at some big plays that half. Janoris Jenkins' pick, of course, was big. They couldn't capitalize, but it was big. Jared Cook's reception for 29 yards was a nice catch. James Laurinaitis flexing for the gram. Here we see 10-0 pass yards. Cardinals lead. I couldn't tell who led, but in the rushing yards. But here we're going to get into some scouting. We're going to scout this left tackle. Then we're going to scout C.J. Mosley from Alabama. We're going to look at his tackle, which is an A. His strength's a B. Hit power is only a C. His play recognition is a B. His zone and man coverage I don't really like, but he's a linebacker. But zone coverage in this game for linebackers is big. So now we're going to take a look, because of course Carson Palmer's getting old, and he's not an elite quarterback, so he might not be here for long. As we take a look at this quarterback, Aaron Murray, who is going to be really good this year for Georgia, I believe. And we're going to take another look at another quarterback, Taj Boyd, who we all know is coming out of Clemson. He has some decent stats. He has some really good stats. All B's and like 1A, I believe. And then we're going to take a look at a later round quarterback that we might pick up in the later rounds with Zach Mettenberger out of LSU. He's a big quarterback, so he has an arm on him. He has a nice arm. But he will be a later round pick. But he will be a steal in the later rounds, I believe. If he goes in the 5th, 6th round, he'll be a steal. I'm not sure where he's projected to go. I didn't really look. But we're going to get back into the second half with this game, as Kendall Hunter tries to run the ball, but he just gets stopped in the backfield. Carlos Dansby is running around like a maniac, and he just gives him enough time for Calais Campbell to find Sam Bradford in the backfield for the sack. Calais Campbell is going to be a big player for this Cardinals team, as Chris Givens is hit for the long reception, for an 18-yard reception to get the first down, and that will leave him with 75 yards and only 2 receptions. So here, Jeremiah Bell comes up, lays the hard hit on Kendall Hunter. Tyrann Mathieu is back on Jared Cook, but they hit Chris Givens again, as Antoine Cason cannot guard him. And it seems like nobody can really guard him. We haven't seen too much from the rookie, though, Tavon Austin, today. We've seen more from Chris Givens than Tavon Austin, which might happen in real life. So here, Sam Bradford drops back, 2nd and 5. He can't find nobody. He feels the pressure, so he throws the ball away. So he's going to drop back again on 3rd and 5. And I don't know if he threw that ball away or not, or if he just overthrew really bad. But anyway, Rams are still in the field goal position, and they hit that one to make it 10-3. So now they're only down 7 points as they go with a power O to Rashad Mendenhall to the right of the field, and Cortland Finnegan with his 4th tackle in the game. Now Fitzgerald in motion over the middle. He finds Fitzgerald. Carson Palmer finds Fitzgerald, and that will be his 4th reception for 50 yards. Now with the play action, Palmer's looking deep, but he sees nobody's open, so he fires to Andre Roberts. Andre Roberts got the reception and the first down. Here we're going to look over the middle for Michael Floyd. Gets a nice catch. That's a good hard catch right there. Not a hard catch. It's a good secure catch with somebody in the middle. But here, for some reason, I caught the ball and they made me run backwards. I don't know why. But here we hit Larry Fitzgerald for the first down. 5th reception of the day. Now, we're going to look back. We had a man wide open on the left, but we decided to go to Michael Floyd. He drops the ball after the hit. Looking deep again, we find somebody deep, which is Larry Fitzgerald. Gives a nice stiff arm to get down to about the 20-yard line. Now looking over in the middle, we find Fitzgerald again, so he's just doing his best to get open as he breaks the 100-yard mark right there. And basically from there, you just got to give the ball to the running back if you're in the 5-yard line. So we see there Rashad Mendenhall got a nice touchdown for him. 1st of the season, I believe. Yes, that was the 1st for the season for him. And now Kendall Hunter running like a beast right there. Broke a few tackles to get some more extra yards. And here they're going to look over for Jared Cook. He just runs out of bounds for some reason. Sam Bradford not having a great day. But he's doing good enough, I guess, since they're still in the game. 17-3. He's going to drop back the pass on 3rd and 8, which is a big play. He ends up throwing the ball, and Jared Cook just can't keep his feet in. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 8, and he's going to be passing again to Austin Pettis, and he's going to get the first down. Looked like he was going to run out of bounds, but he faked everybody out. So now it's 17-3 at the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. And Sam Bradford is going to find Austin Pettis again on 1st and 10. So that'll bring them down to the 22-yard line as Peterson got beat on that play. So it seems like this is going to be a passing team this year for the St. Louis Rams, as they should. They look deep there. Well, they don't look deep, but they look for a pass there, and he gets sacked. So that brings up 2nd and 16 as Tavon Austin makes this catch somehow. So we see the rookie finally come and play. He made that catch in traffic. And we're going to see here on 3rd and 4, they got to make this. They got to complete this pass here. And they find Chris Givens, but he just can't drop the ball, and I don't blame him. Now, going for another 4th down conversion after they already got one. They hit Kendall Hunter, who's had a big game today, for the touchdown. He's going to do his little robot thing. I'm not sure what that is. But Kendall Hunter gets his touchdown, 1st touchdown of the year for him, as they go for the onside kick, and we recover it. I'm going to try to waste some time running backwards. They do eventually tackle Andre Roberts, and then Rashad Mendenhall bulldozers over that linebacker or safety to get the first down. And this is when the St. Louis Rams touchdowns touchdowns, timeouts come in. But then Rashad Mendenhall, after getting the first down, makes a big mistake. He fumbles the ball, and I guess he's dead, if y'all see right there. I hope he's not paralyzed. That's the second time I've seen somebody get hit hard and then just be motionless. Now, Tyrann Mathieu misses a tackle, and Jeremiah Bell also misses a tackle. So that is a long reception for a touchdown by Jared Cook. That's not good. So now it's 17-17. They tied the game up that quick. Just shows anything's possible in Madden. Anything's possible in the NFL. Peterson looking to get one of them big returns that he usually does. He doesn't get one, but here we're going to go to Jabbar Gaffney. 2nd and 1. We're going to look back to pass again. Looking for Michael Floyd as the key receiver, but there's nobody there. Nobody, so that's a sack. And now it's 3rd and 15, so it's 3rd and long. We got to get the first down. We throw it to RB. Michael Floyd catches the ball, but that's not going to – he gets out of bounds. So 4th and 3, we're going to go for it. Looks like Rashad Mendenhall is going to get it. But whoever that was in the middle made a great play. And Rashad Mendenhall got hit back and then tackled in the backfield. So this looks like it's going to be a big play for Darrell Washington or Carlos Dansby. I'm not sure which one that was, but that looks like a huge play because it looked like it might get him out of field goal position. And it doesn't, so they're gonna go ahead and try kicking the field goal in the 4th quarter to win the game, win the first game of the season. Here we're going to call a field goal block, but we're going to ice the kicker as we do have a timeout left. I don't think that they have ice in the kicker in this game, but Greg Zuerlein is a good kicker, and he has been in these situations before, so we'll see. As we go ahead here with the field goal block again. This one is to win the game. We're going to try blocking the kick with Peterson. He's ready. He is really ready. Jumps up in the air, and it looks like it might. Oh, it's good. So Greg Zuerlein hits a big clutch field goal to put them up by 3 with only 1 second left on the clock. And I think St. Louis Rams would be out of their mind if they didn't squib kick here. That was a great kick. It looked like it was going to be. It wasn't going to be good for a second. It looks like it was going to keep going left, but it didn't. So here with the final kickoff, a squib kick as I pointed out. We tried flipping it around a little bit, and there's a fumble recovered by Andre Roberts. So that will be the end of this season. I mean, not end of this season, end of this game.